we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Washington Commanders. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get it! Cowboy 80. Let's go.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Washington defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. If they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now, Ward. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Going for it, here's Ward. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Daniels. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Washington first down.
First and 10.
Daniels looking to throw. Left side has got Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
At the Titans' 15-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get 4 there on the screen, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Empty car. Go.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
Hey. Ready, right?
Here's Daniels. He's able to find Melton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Intercepted. Who's trying to get it to Robley. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing wide to Walker. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Here's Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Kenneth Walker. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to add on to that lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's what you've got to be able to hit on.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Ward off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
80.
Out of the gun, Ward. And his throw here is incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. To throw, here's Ward. He'll try to do it himself. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Okay, ready?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he takes this down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Ready?
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Washington on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready?
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Working out of the gun here, Ward. He's got the open man. It's Eilmanor. Touchdown! Alec Eilmanor. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Viking 18. Go.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. Complete to Likely. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the
Here we go. Check.
first down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. Shreds the tackle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
At the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Cougar. Ready to go.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Ready. Check.
Second down and 8.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. On target to his man, Likely. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
I get a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Break.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Go.
At the
Ready.
10-yard
To
line.
the air goes Daniels. Fires man over the middle. It's Likely. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that in-line point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. The final shot before break. Ward. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
He's getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second and 3. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. DK will return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 18-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.